Dear friends and clients, this is a short video. It's going to be about 3 to 4 minutes. It's the first video of 5 in which I'm discussing with you family financial stewardship. And I want to just talk with you a little bit about why this is important and why am I having this discussion with you. I've found over the years that even if I do estate planning with people or if I ask them about their finances, their family is center part of their finances. Whether it's just having enough income or knowing where your money is going or saving for your future or even your estate planning, family is absolutely center in that discussion. This is why I'm sharing with you some tidbits of what I would think is wisdom in this area of family financial stewardship. One very pragmatic aspect of it is that something that's very, very expensive for families is children who are failing to launch. Children who are failing to launch. It could be very, very, very expensive. I've seen it to be costing maybe even more than $1 million. When a family takes the time to communicate stewardship principles, concepts with their children early on, get them ready for college, think through that, plan through that in a way that there's a partnership in the way that we are even spending money in the college education. There's a shared responsibility that takes place. There's an understanding of how to do a spending plan, as an example. Our children then tend to launch, and they launch very successfully financially. That is a huge reason, in my opinion, to have this discussion and talk more about this. Then the way that our children handles the conversation with their spouses. We all know that finances is the second biggest reason people get divorced. So how we go into a relationship or into marriage with the knowledge we have, I will tell you, I ask the question every day, and 90% of the time, people describe to me what they've learned about finances as to the experience they've had in their house where they grew up. So this is so important for us as parents to be able to embrace this and figure out how can we have intentional conversations about family financial stewardship. And then the final I would share with you is family legacy. There are certain families in America that is making a tremendous impact, and they have been able to master something that's been very, very difficult. Most wealthy families lose the wealth at the third generation. An old saying I hate: from clogs to clogs in 3 generations, from shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations. Biggest reason that is the case is because the first generation that creates the wealth don't see themselves wealthy enough to be able to educate their children around the principles of how to handle the money that eventually comes their way. But families who have taken the time, got intentional about it, created things like a family vision and a mission statement, created lasting legacies where the wealth is transferred over to the second generation, the third generation, and is not destroying family members, but is actually helping and edifying, and is positioning the wealth in such a way that they can make profound differences to their community as well as their siblings and the grandchildren and great grandchildren. That's the essential difference. If you ask me, the biggest difference is coming down to this: having a written family mission, vision, and value statement. That's an essential part. So I'm going to be taking more time during the next 4 videos discussing these specific areas with you in more detail to give you some pointers or some ideas that you can implement with your family to be able to make sure that they are fully prepared and that they have great stewardship principles. Thank you for your attention today. I look forward to being with you in the future.